Hello everyone, look what we got today. We actually got some One Piece. How do you like that? Well, a little bit anyway. I wasn't expecting to see or get any of this, but I actually got some. By the time I ended up getting to the store, there was one little hidden double pack left that must have escaped the masses. So I scooped that up, and I got 4 ST30s. So right off the bat, I'm just gonna say I'm going into these blind. I know they have good cards. I know there's God packs. I don't really know what they are. We're gonna find out today and see if there's anything good. All right, I haven't opened any OP16 English yet. Well, I know it hasn't actually been officially released yet, but it's coming soon. I'm not planning to get too much of it. I have a couple boxes coming. The prices are still not something I agree with. My local shop should be getting them, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them. So we'll just see. That's all I can say. I don't know what the deal is going to be with those. I'm going to go ahead and open this double pack first. My luck with double pack hasn't been. No, it's not true. The ones that had OP11, I got some good stuff from those. So let's just see what we get. I don't even know what are the Don cards for these. Well, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna get any more of these. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to find them. So let me go ahead and see what we got for our Don card. Obviously, I like to collect them all, so I would like to get both of them eventually, but all right. Oh, we got, okay, yeah, I did see this. Okay, all right, yeah. The Ace, Ace Luffy scene. All right, great. Yeah, really nice one. I forget what the other one is, but yeah, I do remember now seeing this. Okay, and the Viva card scene. Okay, great. All right, I am not expecting anything out of these 2 packs, except crap, maybe a liter pack, maybe 2 liter packs. But you know, let's see what we can get. My wife, I think, opened the box so far. It was little lackluster, but we'll see. All right. Although, let's see, are leader packs? You can still get hits in leader packs on OP16 now, right? All right. So right off the bat, we got a leader pack here, but I think you can still get hits off leader packs. So let's see. I don't even know who the leaders are in this set. I know who the mangas are. Okay, it's 3 admirals. We ain't getting any of that. I know I don't pull mangas. So all right, let's just since I don't have a lot to open here, let's look at some of these cards. All right, younger brother Marine. Who's that even supposed to be? All right. So we got Shanks, Hannibal. He's back. All right. So this is obviously. So yeah, this is Marineford, impelled down set, kind of. All right, we got Boa. All right, we got ooh, that's cool. That's Monkey D. Luffy when he was poisoned by Magellan. All right, cool. All right, so who's our leader? Whitebeard Pirates. Is it actually Whitebeard? No, it's Ace. Okay. There's excuse me. Whitebeard is in the set in some capacity, right? He's maybe an SR or something. All right, so let's see. Wow, excuse me. Sorry, I just ate and had an iced tea, and all right, so Suru. Now, what? All right, so we got a rare. All right, rare Luffy and a rare Yamato. Yamato is a leader in OP16, right? I believe so. I think we got Yamato, leader, Ace, obviously. Luffy. I know Blackbeard's got that event. The Z. Is he actually a leader too? I'm not sure. I've been busy. I haven't been paying attention. And also a little bit jaded. All right, so this is not a leader pack. All right, we got Mihawk. All right, common Mihawk card. We got a common Jinbei card. Common Doflamingo card. Common Gecko Moria card. Wow, we're going heavy on the Warlords here. All right, we got Mr. 2. Lafayette. Rainford. Just heard some kind of loud noise outside. All right, 3 Admirals. Obviously giving me a hint that there's a manga in my hands right now. No, I highly doubt that. All right. Ooh, Katarina Devon. All right. All right, we got a rare, and we got maybe an SR? SR. All right. Ooh, okay. All right, we got a Boa Hancock SR. All right. All right, so we didn't get anything no, as far as hits go, but we got a Boa SR. And we got the Luffy Ace Don card, which of course is only available in these double packs. Okay, so that's acceptable for, you know, one double pack. I mean, I can't really expect more. All right, so let's see what the deal is going to be with these ST sets. Now, this was the only thing really left on the shelf when I went today. Everything else was wiped out. So I'm assuming this is kind of like, what was the last EX set that had like some of the rare cards? Like some people, you know that these are valuable. All right, so this is the bonus pack. So this is gonna have our good stuff in it. Now, how does the God pack work for these? So if you get a God pack, you basically get 3.
No, the entire deck would be alt arts. So the first one would be the Ace and Luffy leader alt.
What, this?
Yeah. The entire deck is alt arts.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. So if you get a God pack, this deck is going to have alt arts in it. Well, that's kind of crazy. All right, well, since this is not a God pack, then let's just take a quick look at some of the cards here. Because when I binder stuff, at least my trash bag went really far away from me all of a sudden. All right, but let's at least look at some of the SRs that you get in here. So we got the Ace Luffy leader card. So that's cool. And then we got Ace SR. So you get a couple of those. You get Luffy SR, a couple of those. Inazuma, just a common card. All right, so you got Whitebeard, common card. Ivankov, you got Jozu. All right, so these, all right, and then Jinbei, Marco is common. Little Oars. All right, Buggy's in here. Crocodile's in here. Bon Clay's in here. And Mr. 3 is in here. Okay. So those are these. I'm not going to open the other packs unless I get a God pack, which I can almost guarantee I'm not going to. All right, so then you got the Whitebeard era card. Those are commons. Okay. Oh, and okay, then you got the, all right. So you get 2 event cards that are both common, and you get a bunch of Don cards. All right, so I don't need to keep those. All right, so let me put these over here. Now, the cool thing with the EX decks, of course, is you get this bonus pack. So we will see Actually, you know what? Let's save these and we'll open those last. Let's open all 4 boxes and check for God packs. All right, so you should know right off the bat, like the first card will be an alt art. Okay, so not an alt art, not a God pack. Not gonna open. We will take the bonus pack, put it over here.
So you can still get the alt art leader in the bonus packs. That would be on the front of this.
Right. Okay. All right, 2 more to go. Let's see. Obviously I'm going to open the bonus packs, but I'm just checking, hunting for God packs first. All right. Okay, number 3, not a God pack. So we will not open that. We'll make our own little mini God pack out of the bonus packs here. All right, last one, and I actually put one of these ST boxes back on the shelf in order to get the double pack. So let's see if I chose wisely, because if this doesn't have a God pack, then the God pack is the one I put back on the shelf to get my no-hit double pack. All right. Nope, no God pack. All right. So, there's that. Take these out. So then the alt arts, I'm guessing, are just going to be, you know, what? Luffy, Ace, and then Luffy separate, Ace separate, and then some of the characters that we just saw. So, Luffy, Ace, leader, I'm guessing, is the big one. So, I should probably open these with scissors. All right. Let's see what we get. Something very, very sparkly in here, but I'm guessing that's what they're all going to be. Sparkly and blue. Could be Jinbei. It's Marco. All right, so we got Marco alt. We also got Buggy alt. And we got Ivankov. All right, those are probably the 3 worst ones. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes Marco is pretty good. I don't know. I don't know anything about these, so. All right, we got some scissors here. Let's use those just in case, because these thinner packs, sometimes I'm worried about cutting the cards, or bending the cards, I should say. All right. Let's see. All right, I see Bon Clay, so that's good to get something different. Oh, Luffy Ace.
It's a $500 card right now.
That's our big boy right there. And Oars Jr. All right, so let's get Luffy Ace sleeved up. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know, because, I mean, the value on this is high, but I don't know the end of that sentence, because, I mean, the value on the Luffy from the other set started low, and then kind of, like, fluctuated, and I think it's, like, still high. I don't know. Who knows what these things do nowadays. All right, well, let's see. Maybe we'll get another one. I mean, if you can find these starter decks, it's like not that, doesn't seem that hard to get these cards. All right, so we got another Mr. 2. We got Crocodile. And we got Ace. All right, I'm guessing Ace is a little bit higher since that's an SR. Or maybe not, I don't know. So, all right, let me just put that right here. All right, we got one more pack, and then that's it for today.
Really good variety on the starter decks.
Yeah, so really, who are we missing? We're missing Luffy and, what, Jinbei and... maybe Whitebeard is one of them? I don't know, I forget. Alright. Let me just take a peek here. Are the event cards in there too? Or?
I think so.
Oh, we got Inazuma. I guess that's one of them. Yeah, we got Whitebeard. But Whitebeard's a common card. So I'm guessing the regular Luffy SR must be up there. We got Jozu, Jinbei. We can potentially get... we got all these other ones. Buggy, we got... Alright, so we're just missing Luffy. Oh, Mr. 3, okay. Alright, so we could potentially get any of those. Or just get duplicates. So let's see. Alright, we got Crocodile again. We got... oh, we did get the event. So you can get the events. And last but not least, Inazuma. Alright, so actually that was a pretty good... spread of different cards there. So the only ones I didn't get was this Luffy and there's a couple of the other characters, Jinbei, Whitebeard, and Mr. 3, Jozu, the other event, which probably has one. And anyway, whatever. The important thing is we got this one. So that was the big hit of the day. If we're going to recap, the ace, I'm guessing, maybe has some value to it, so we'll go ahead and sleeve that one up. Yeah, so those are our two big hits for today. The double pack, we got nothing. We got a Boa SR, and of course we got the Don card, the Ace Luffy Don card. All right, but I wasn't really expecting too much from that. And the Luffy Ace regular leader. Those are usually, you know, a few bucks, nothing huge, but all right. So we got a little sneak peek at those. I'll probably get more of those boxes if I see them, because if they're on the shelf, they're pretty cheap. So, but they'll probably sell out also. All right. Anyway, that was a good little preview of OP16 and maybe more ST30. So. Thanks for watching, now that I finally had some One Piece to open. So, see you next time. Bye.